Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another session of Rise of the Ordning. I'm so excited for tonight's session. We are on Chapter 8, which is super fun. And actually, I think I had the wrong chapter labeled on Twitch last week, but it's fine. We won't talk about it. It got righted on YouTube. But before we jump into things, just a reminder, these sessions are recorded live, and we play them on Wednesday nights. At 8 p.m. Eastern, if you want to come hang out at the Zari the Muse Twitch channel. Otherwise, if you have to dip and you're watching on Twitch and you want to go back and watch it, or if you are hanging out with us on YouTube, we appreciate you, but they go up on Saturdays at 10 a.m. on the Muse's Mythos YouTube. So yeah, that's what I got. For more information, check out the website, follow the socials, and I think that we are going to dive on into things. So, I'm your Dungeon Master, Zari. Welcome on in, and I have some amazing players with me today. So, Kenny, if you would start us off. You're muted, honey.
It happens whenever it's just like, I want to make sure no one hears me with my awful sound effects.
No, you're not.
I love your sound effects. I don't know what you're talking about.
There you go.
Thank you.
Nice and crisp.
Crisp cough in your ear. Anyway,
Kenny. I am playing Komori, Path of the Beast, Simic Hybrid Barbarian.
Beautiful, as well as Cece.
Hi there, I'm Cece. I am playing Tazira, the Stars Druid Divination Wizard.
And then Sly.
Hello. I'm playing Ravasi.
Shorty.
Hello, I am Nyx the Warlock.
Beautiful. I love it. So we are going, since I already did my little intro on things, we are going to just dive on into things quickly here. So, last we left off, our party had explored an old tower emitting a giant dirge, finding it to be Moog, a hill giant woman who had her husband stolen by Guh. After a very tense talk-off, led by our not-so-charismatic barbarian, who was the only present person who spoke giant, they managed to pacify the aggressive woman, promising her that they were going to eventually take Chief Guh out. Learning the location of her hideout, they agreed to meet Moog there at the changing of the season, so in a few months. Setting back out on the road after some tense conversation, they continued to travel for roughly a week, learning a bit more about each other. Coming up on a small farming village of Uluvin, the last haven before entering into the Beetherfold Flatlands, they were greeted by two teenagers on horseback, looking for help and warning them to stay away. Turns out they found help in our heroes, as Nyx so lovingly said, and they charged in to save them from a hill giant and goblinoid attack. Safely clearing out a farm and sending the teen's brother back to him, the group rushed towards the center of town where the brewery was being pillaged by hill giants. Jogging into the square, you see several buildings, half smashed into roofs. The two hill giants are in the square right at the front of the brewery, overturning wagons, smashing through clay-tiled rooftops with their great clubs, and stuffing their sacks full of anything that catches their eye. They seem preoccupied, and it seems like all the villagers are either fled or hiding. You have a moment here. I'm going to drop you on the map, and then I will ask you guys how you would like to approach here.
Oh, lordy.
Rashly.
You guys are at the bottom.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Give me a second. Let me put chat on here, too. Here,
Nip
chat,
it
now you
down.
can see.
I have a question. Could I have false life in our walk?
Absolutely. It was like a 10-minute walk.
Nice.
Of course. Beautiful.
I need to compliment DM your beautiful map skills again. I was admiring them.
Thank you. This is all Dungeon Alchemist. I've been playing with it a lot lately. So it was honestly the money that the system cost. It's like a game on Steam, but this is not an ad. Sponsor me.
Cool.
But the money that it cost, it has already saved the hours, and we're only 8 sessions in. Like, like it was worth it day one when I had 4 maps for Komori, because she didn't even go to one of the areas.
Fair enough.
And it saved my ass because it makes maps really quickly. I literally, for the butchers right there, I drew a square. That was it. It populates everything. And then you can,
Oh my god.
and then you can get nitpicky and like move things around as well. So I did that a lot for Nyx and Ravasi's like first in. That was very like catered. So I like it because the times that I do not give a shit, I can just draw a square and click the refresh button till I care. And then the times that I do care, I can get really, really nitpicky. So it's very nice. Anyway, cool tool. There's a lot more too. But yeah, cool tool. Maybe I'll show how to use it on stream sometime. But let's dive in here. You are not in initiative yet. These giants are very preoccupied with pillaging and plundering. And so however you would like to proceed, you have a moment. You can try to hide. You can come up with a plan of attack. You can sneak into things, so on and so forth. Just note that over here, this top of the building is completely open.
Gotcha. I think I should hide. Where?
That'd be
I
smart.
mean, that's probably the best idea.
I'm going to get on my broom and get in this tree over here.
Yeah, I suppose that works.
Do you guys want me to do like a big old attack and then hide, or?
I mean, if a push comes to shove, I can always distract. So, whatever works best.
I have never fought hill giants before. Is there something in particular?
Oh, yeah, they're absolutely stupid. They reek. So you might want to avoid getting up close.
Good to know.
Also, like I said, like I know I mentioned they were dumb before, but like they make up for it with brute strength, so you know.
Good to know. Good to know. Right then, do we want to perhaps prepare some attacks?
There's a
Sounds like
thumb
plan.
sticks out of the tree.
Alrighty then. I think I might need to scooch a bit closer, but I will be good to do a surprise round. Yeah, I'm gonna have to scooch a bit closer to do what I want to do, but I'm gonna
Do I-
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Do hill giants have any metal on them?
Make a perception check and roll a d100 for me.
Absolutely.
Cool.
You know, just a casual 15 with a 4.
Okay. Sounds good. So with a 15, you're kind of like peering through the trees and looking at them. It looks like their loincloths are made out of hide. They have like beads and various untanned bones and things like that attached at their neck. Like, it doesn't look like they have any metal visible, and if they did, it would likely be hard to see. So you're not positive.
Joey.
Cool beans.
Okay. Nyx and Komori, how are you guys approaching? Do you want a moment to get closer before the giants see you?
That's the one.
Kenny, if you're talking, you're muted.
I keep doing that, dang it. I was gonna say, if anything, Komori would probably want to skulk over here into the woods to try and get the jump on them.
Okay.
So, like, not super in there, but, like, close. So, like, around here.
Could I open this door, DM, so I can, like, pop in and out as needed?
Absolutely, you can.
Cool. I wasn't sure I was gonna be like, I opened the door and you're like, 4 more things come out!
Yeah, you open the door and kind of peek in, and it looks like this whole area has been cleared out. There's embers. It seems to be remnants of a bakery. One of the far wall is kind of caved in, and there's bread everywhere. The embers are very, very low. It looks like someone managed to splash water on it before they, like, fled. And the back window is open, so someone likely yeeted themselves out of there. So...
Oh. That's good.
Okay. Nyx, are you chilling where you are, or do you want to get closer while they are quiet?
I suppose I'll just move up and hex one.
Okay.
I'll hex this one.
Which one? Okay.
The closer one.
I'm gonna put a little purple dot on it so I remember.
I need to scooch forward just a little bit more so I can do the thing I want to do.
Okay. So, I'm gonna have you all roll stealth checks, because you are actively approaching, and it's going to be against their passive perception, which is not super great. Oh no.
Mine with a 15.
Okay. Sounds good. Is that a 15 plus your 1, so 16 total?
16 total.
Okay.
Wait. Since when has Nyx had disadvantage on stealth?
Her whole life. She doesn't really try, though.
Is she wearing armor that I don't remember?
Yes.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure why you wouldn't remember it, but she
Sly could not remember.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think she just half played on.
Checks out.
Okay, so for the sake of this, what happens is you guys are creeping forward kind of in your formation, getting to a place where you can surprise them. To Zyra, you feel yourself like you are kind of watching, and then you bash into these are evergreen trees, so they're very, like, dense. And so you bash around into one of the branches that you kind of didn't see, and just, like, have a moment where you see yourself falling, and then you manage to catch yourself on the broom, realizing you've expended a mote there. And at the same time as you, like, hear yourself falling, you look, or you hear a kind of crash, and what happens is, Nyx, you trip over what seems to be a gigantic, like, there was a barrel that you walk over, and as you do, there's a giant footstep on the other side of it, so it's, like, way lower than you think. And so it's not that you trip, it's that you catch yourself loudly, and they hear you and they turn. So for the sake of this, they are surprised by some of you. They are not surprised by Nyx. And so we are going to roll initiative for everybody, and the 3 who are surprising will act in a surprise round, and the rest of you will not. Okay. So if everybody could click on your character tokens and roll me some initiatives.
Woof, that's rough.
Why does it say ogre? Did I put out the ogre? I did put out the ogre! Hold on. We need to get this right. I want hell giants out here. I was wondering why it looked different. Cause for the cause. That's a very different HP.
Oh no, they're brown. I take that back. Oh no, that was a real bad.
This is a real rough initiative brought to you
Yeah.
by the letter R, as in R. This is not great.
Okay, next, I'm telling you now that your dexterity is far above a hill giant's, so you will go first.
Voice.
However, you are in surprise round, so... Okay, with that, we are going to kind of enter this tense moment where the rest of you notice that they see Nyx, but they don't quite see or hear the rest of you. They know that something's about to happen, but they do not have time to act. With that, Ravasi, you next to Nyx are like, oh shit, I hear something happening, and you go first. What would you like to do?
What do you think's about to happen, DM?
I see and I cast Fireball. Alrighty. So as they're turning to look at Nyx, a mote of flame just kind of appears above them and smashes down on top of them. You can for sure get both of them. So I'm going to roll some dexterity saving throws, which they are large boys and not very great at. However, they rolled decently for them, but not decently enough. So they both fail with a 15 and a 14.
Yay! 25 points of fire damage.
What does your fire look like? This is the first time you are casting this.
This is true. I imagine it almost looks like the flames are dancing in and amongst themselves as the moat shoots out, and then it just explodes into like multicolored flames.
Beautiful.
Ravasi's then gonna go, I believe in you both! Especially right now, Nyx, and I am going to give you a little inspiration. And then I will very gracefully duck into here. And end my turn.
Okay. You have inspired Nyx, you have cast a ball of fire, and you end your turn. Nyx, you are
hiding.
In the surprise round. You are not in the surprise round. You are not in the surprise round. Kimura, you are. Go. You're muted, honey.
God forbid, every time I want to clear my throat.
Put on your guys' bingo card. Kenny,
okay.
Is he gonna get 5 times?
I actually want to do a bingo card. Hold on.
Okay, I have 40 feet of move. Okay. So is this going to be a case where it's like I only get like one thing I can do for the surprise round, or I can just do all the normal stuff?
No, you just have a full round.
Okay, cool. We're gonna crash. We're gonna dash. We're gonna do this. We're going to rage.
Okay. You go into a rage. Which form are we looking at this time?
I don't want to bite these assholes. I'm gonna slash at them.
Okay. Yeah, probably a bad idea.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think they wipe their asses very well, so that checks out.
Already made the stinky balls joke.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have.
You were shorter than
I haven't.
They look up at the hill giant. It's, yeah.
And technically with the claws, I can make 3 attacks. Oh, that's a little bit of a bonus there.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so Uno.
Miss.
Good lord.
Hit.
Okay, and then the third.
Also a hit.
All right, you know what? 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Roll me some damage as you rush up. You're kind of slashing at around the ankles, and he's so surprised that he reels back at this blue figure coming out of nowhere, so you missed the first one. But he kind of stumbles back, and you run around him, digging your claws into the skin that you can, doing a bit of damage. Nice.
Hacking and whacking and slacking.
And you did rage, so both of those are +2, correct?
Correct for each of them.
So for a total of 19.
Yup. That's all.
Anything else?
Nope, that's all I got.
Okay. Is it your bonus action that gives you the third attack?
So for the form of the beast, it says each of your hands transforms into a claw, which you can use as a weapon if it's empty. It deals, in this case, 1d6 plus 3 slashing damage on a hit. Once on each of your turns when you attack with the claw using the attack action, you can make 1 additional claw attack as part of the same action.
Oh, okay. I've never played a Path of the Beast, so I was just curious.
Neither have I, but basically it's something to give you a little bit of a damage buff. Say, if you're under level 5 and you don't get the extra attack, you can technically make 2 attacks if you choose that.
That's pretty cool. Okay, to Zyra, what would you like to do?
Alrighty. I am going to bonus action Wild Shape, and I am going to take the form of the Archer. And then I am going to, as part of that same bonus action, lob a dart at them for 14 to hit.
14 just does hit, yep.
Beautiful. For 8 radiant, and then I'm going on this dude that Komori's at, and then I'm going to cast a 3rd level moonbeam right on top of him. Can I get a Constitution saving throw DC 16?
Okay, and it's like the same size as he is, correct?
It's a little smaller than he is, but yeah.
Okay,
One
he
moment,
does succeed with a 21.
Okay, beautiful. So he takes half of that.
All right, so 23 out. 11.
Yeah, you sure?
Yep. Super sure. Okay. So as the starry bolt comes out of the trees, and then he turns his head just to burst into a pillar of starfire there. He's not looking too great already.
Beautiful.
Okay. Top of the round, before you bop in here, Ravasi, you notice that stumbling kind of out of this area stands up fully another full hill giant, as it seems that he was bent over, crawling and rummaging through the area, and that is just his action to kind of get up here, as he notices that something is happening. So, what would you like to do, Ravasi?
Step back out. I'm just kind of like ducking in and out as best I can.
Smart.
And then let's smack people with some Eldritch Blasts for right now.
Hell yeah.
You said he's on top, right? This guy?
Which guy? Oh, he's like standing up. So the ceiling smashed in. These guys are like 30, 40 feet tall. And so he's like poking, essentially his chest up is standing out of the building.
Okay, cool.
And he's like holding a crate of something and looks very confused.
Awesome. I think I'm gonna go for this guy back here, actually, for both of my shots.
Okay, go for it.
First one is a 17 DM.
Yes, that hits.
Full 7 force damage.
Beautiful.
It's my worst one. I could roll on a 23.
That does hit.
Much better.
Okay.
Alright. Is there anything else I want to do? No, I think I'll stay. He's got a little bit of untold confidence right now. He'll stay where he's at. He'll end his turn.
Okay. Okay. There, it is now Hill Giant's turn. This one who stands up looks really confused, looks at the, crate in his hand, and chucks it at Komori. Because that's who he can see. So, Komori, that is a 25 to hit?
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay, you take 23, which is halved because you are raging, to 11 bludgeoning damage, as this crate just catches you squarely in the chest. Luckily your feet were dug in, but you would have slid.
Okay, so that's gonna put it down, take me down 12, correct?
11,
We get them at
because we round down.
11. Yeah, fair enough.
He will step out of the building and kind of go to here. Okay, next it is your turn.
Oh balls. Nick will cast Enemies Abound on the furthest one.
Okay. What is this one? How do I save?
Intelligence save.
He did not roll a nat 20, so that is a fail.
All right.
So will you show me what that means again?
Yeah. It just has to attack a target in range at random.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
And I will stay back here and then see what happens.
That's on his turn, correct?
Yeah, it just doesn't know the difference between enemies and foes.
Got it. Okay, anything else in your turn?
Nope.
Okay. It is now Mr. Moonbeam's turn. He is still in the Moonbeam. What happens? It's another con save.
Yep, another con save, please.
That is an 11.
Alrighty, he's gonna take the full wrath of this 19 radiant.
He roars in pain. Gets all grunty. I'm gonna roll a check to see if he's smart enough to know to move out of this area. Then no, he's absolutely not smart enough. The bar was really low, but he rolled lower. So he's just enraged and hurting and is going to attack Komori.
No.
That is a 24 and then a 14 to hit.
I am going to silver orbs at 24.
Okay, I'm rolling a disadvantage. The disadvantage is another 24. I'm so sorry.
I tried.
You know what? It's fine. I appreciate it. The 14 is a miss. The 24 is a hit. But I believe with the silvery barbs, I get advantage on the next attack.
Yes, I will give the advantage to you.
Yeah.
I mean, I could also silvery barbs.
So
The DM's worst nightmare.
I will-
Silvery barbs.
I will give you this. If for whatever reason you silvery barbs and I roll the same thing to hit, I will give you the lower damage. So the lower damage is 13, which for you is halved to 6 bludgeoning damage.
She could take it.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Famous last
So,
words.
as this hill giant rears in pain, roaring, Komori, you kind of hear it go, ouch, ouch, help, in giant as it is smashing into you wildly with his great club. You manage to dodge one, but the second one kind of catches you in the chest.
Yo.
Okay, this one does not know friends or foes. There are 2 people that he can see within range. He is going to roll a d100. Actually, yeah. I'll have you roll this, Nyx, because I think it's fun. Roll me a d20. Odds he goes after the hill giant. Evens he goes after Komori. Oh no!
Sad.
Oh,
He walks forward and swings down on Komori as you see his eyes are glowing Nyx's signature purple.
Aw.
That is a 20 to hit.
Yo.
And I just crit. I'm so sorry.
I'm silvery
I'm
barbs.
sorry. You just what now?
Crit.
No, silvery barbs.
Okay, just
silvery barbs.
I didn't crit. That's a 26 to hit you.
Still getting hit.
It's not a crit.
Yeah, the crit was the minimum of 20 damage to you. Okay.
That's what matters.
Ravasi, who are you giving your advantage to?
Well, I saw the advantage go to Komori beforehand, so I'll give advantage to Nyx.
Okay, sounds good. So, Komori, the 20 was 22 bludgeoning damage, so half to 11 because you're raging.
Okay.
And then the silvery barbs one, that was 26 to hit, is going to be 17 bludgeoning damage, so half to 8 because you are raging.
Oh, okay. Down to 17 HP.
oh.
Hey, the important thing is keeping your HP at 1.
Yep.
Doesn't matter what happens afterwards.
It is your turn, and the moonbeamed one is looking real hurt.
Boy, I sure hope it is. Well, if it's looking real hurt, then let's keep... And that's the one I was attacking before, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, let's just keep hacking away. We might as well.
Okay.
Okay, first attack. Oh, and you know what? I do get the advantage. Let's
go!
Return it.
Okay. We might as well just do it. I mean, it's potentially going to die from the crit damage.
I don't know. Just roll your damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna type it out real quick just to make life a little bit easier because it's 2d6 plus 3 then.
If you just click the thing, it should roll it for you.
Yeah. In roll 20.
It should roll it.
If you just click the pink link and roll 20.
Yep. There we go.
Okay, plus your 2 rage, so that's a total of 11. Okay.
Yup.
He's
Okay.
hanging on.
Yeah, we'll see for how much longer.
A 16 indeed hits. Okay, for 9 slashing. Oh, he's on the death's door.
All right, let's bring it on home.
As he drops to a knee, Komori. Roll your damage.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. That is definitely enough. How do you want to finish him?
Woo-hoo.
He was on 1 HP.
Oh,
My God. As he kneels, I am going to actually run up the leg, the leg he's kneeling on,
Mhm.
and just gouge his eyes out as I just slide down his face.
Yes.
And then superhero land on the ground.
As blood splurts behind you and he falls over back into the building. Okay.
Yep, it's all ogre now.
Pew. Gross. Okay, anything else, Komori?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, after watching that intense display, Tazira, what are you doing?
Tazira is going to start cleaning up the rest, and I'm going to move my moonbeam first 5 feet to the left to catch this dude for the first time. Get on safe.
I will say that you know that he is currently enchanted by Nyx. You would know.
Will
that.
this break that
I
enchantment?
don't know,
When it takes damage, it can make it save again.
but it is
Gotcha.
an intelligence save. So that is your choice. I'm just saying that you as a caster would notice that happened.
Yeah, they're real dumb. I'll be like, yeah, I can try it. I'm gonna first hit him, and then I'm gonna move my moonbeam back down and hit the other guy. So I need a con save from both of them.
Okay.
Because I can move this thing around 60. They're real close to one another.
Okay, so 12 and a 6. I think they both fell.
Yep, they both fail and take 26 radiant damage.
Okay. Let me then roll another intelligence saving throw for enemies abound. I think he's going to fail. Yes, he fails. That's 5. Cool. And then this one is now sitting in your moonbeam. What else would you
Yep.
like to do?
And I'm going to bonus action hit the bottom one with my archer. So hit him with a star, baby.
Ooh,
12.
a 12 does just miss.
Gotcha.
As you kind of like lose your footing on the broom. Aiming on the broom isn't always as steady as you'd like it to be. And you just drop a couple inches and manage to shoot a little too high.
Gotcha. That is all for me.
Okay. Ravasi, what would you like to do?
Oh, we are going to cast a Dissonant Whispers on. Which one's the one that's enemy abounded right now?
The back one.
The back one? That's the one I want to do this on.
He's looking rough too.
Okay, well, I would like. Because Dissonant Whispers. I'm going to keep attacking his friend at this point. Komori at this point, I think.
He might. There's enemies abound.
This is true. Ravasi is thinking move giant away from Komori, so we are going to. Well, I
Which
guessed
one?
it twice. It'd be the first one.
But which giant?
Oh, I'm going to do this guy. The one in front. I know that Moonbeam can be moved quite a bit.
Okay,
So-
that is a failure. He takes 13 psychic damage as he goes, "Oh, brain hurt!" in giant and begins to rush. It's immediately use his action, right?
Reaction
Okay.
to move as far as away as its speed allows.
I'm gonna roll something. Hold on.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Yeah, he bashes through and starts like punching through the like literally through the building and destroying in his path to flee, but it is difficult terrain.
Okay, cool.
Okay. That is the end of your turn?
Yes.
No bonus action or anything?
I think I'm gonna scooch forward a little bit. Also, don't forget, Komori, you also still have a bardic inspo from me.
I did actually forget there for a
From
minute.
the
so thank
previous
you.
fight.
Oh,
So-
fair.
Because unless it's been 10 minutes, DM.
No. Oh,
Cool.
yeah. Roll a
It's
luck
up to-
check for the DM.
Oh, we all went bad at these.
Okay, yeah, that's enough. You still have the bardic. You guys made it. You
Yay!
guys made it in just less than 10 minutes.
Cool.
Okay. That being said, it is now Mr. Man that you made fled turn. And he turns around, now no longer scared of you, and like looks confused and looks at where he is, and just suddenly there is a huge like crate, part of a crate being hurled at you. That is a 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Yeah, you just literally dodge out of the way very quickly as this crate comes barreling into you. Okay. Next, it is your turn.
I will Eldritch Blast the one that was sent away.
Okay, do you want to move your hex? Your hex is on the dead one.
I don't have a hex anymore. I have enemies abound.
Oh, you're right. You are very right. Okay, go for it.
15.
Yes.
Alright, 2 hit. It is 15 damage.
Beautiful, as it is like he's like half in the ceiling of this place. And there is like actually, no, there's a second level on this part, and so he's like literally punching through 2 levels as he goes, or was going. So it's about as tall as he is now. Okay. Anything else, Nyx?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Enemies Abound is going to roll to see who he goes after. Nyx, if you would like to roll, odds he goes after his fellow hill giant. Evens he goes after Komori.
Yay.
Okay. Komori, he pulls away from you. Are you attacking him as he runs towards his hill giant friend?
You know what? Might as well get a quick attack in. Why not? Nope, never mind. I am not.
Okay, cool. You were not expecting it. You're like expecting him to come bearing down on you. You raise your claw as he runs away. And you hear the dude in the wall, like, so confused, scared, apparently, has never really felt scared of small folk, and is like, "Why are you hitting me, Fred?" Okay, as 2 hits land, and that is 26 and 19 damage. Cool. Good job, Nyx. Okay, Komori, what are you doing? You're muted, honey.
Take a shot,
One of
folks.
these. Look, if people are taking shots, I'm sorry.
will
if you're
die.
not existing by the end. Oh man.
As I said, I'd take a shot, but we might die.
Yeah, you're gonna want at this. No, what you're gonna want to do is take shots of water so you stay hydrated to meet your hydration goals. You're welcome. I'm doing you all a favor.
Beautiful.
Anyway, I'm gonna move in to this one over here and just basically still tear into it like no tomorrow. Because we don't know what could happen. Oh, you love to see it.
Both hit.
Heck yeah.
That one misses.
Nah, you know what? It's fine. We'll take it.
10, 11 for 21 total.
21. Hey, 21! Wait, we made bingo! That's how it works, right?
No.
Sorry. Jackpot. Yahtzee.
There we go. So
But that's all I got.
he's not looking so good. Let's see if he saves again. I don't know that he even can. He'd have to roll really, really high. He rolled a 7. Absolutely not. He does not save from enemies abound. He just sees enemies all around him. Okay.
All around me are unfamiliar
Familiar
faces.
places, worn out faces.
Okay.
Kill them faces.
Zyra, what are you doing?
Well, the good news is he's about to be seeing the back of his eyelids. Because I'm going to move my moonbeam right over here to get both of them. And can I have a con save, please?
Con saves.
By the way, I've decided that any bullshit singing I do is canon.
Okay, so Ravasi's just moodily singing in the corner. The top one got a 20 and the bottom one got a 19. So
Take 3 damage. And then I'm going.
oof, that is a rough roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to bonus action throw a star at the bottom guy.
Okay. 12 misses.
Alrighty, that's my turn. Oh, let me put it right back there. Alrighty.
Okay. Ravasi, what are you doing?
I'm doing. We're gonna Eldritch Blast.
Who are you Eldritch blasting?
The one in the back.
27 hits.
How's he looking?
He's bloodied
How's the other guy looking?
on death's door.
I'm gonna on death's door. That dude. Fuck him up.
Okay.
13.
Yeah. As you how do you kill him? What does it look like?
It's just. I mean, you guys have seen his Eldritch Blast quite a few times by now. Just fan. He's just got the fan up, and he just kind of like almost like flicks it open, and the Eldritch Blast like shoots out from the flick.
Yes. As you kill a creature, does anything happen?
I mean, yeah, whenever he kills a creature, he always looks like he just, like, the part of their essence sucks back into the fan and into him.
Okay. Komori, roll me a d4.
I already don't like this.
I also don't like this.
Oh.
You were
Oh, no.
You were lucky. One was north. He falls face first into the top of the building and does not crush you.
Yeah.
Can we say he knocks the other giant off balance a little?
Not really. They have heavy
Aw.
strength.
Damn
Okay.
Ah,
it.
beans.
Anything else, Ravasi?
Gonna just scooch. I'm just, like, slowly but surely scooching forward as he's getting, like, a little more confident.
Okay. This hill giant rushes out, and, like, climbs over the body of his friend. I'll say that's difficult terrain. He kind of, like, gets to here-ish. Komori, you haven't done much to him. He's going to have a crate in his hand, and he's going to throw it again at Ravasi.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 22 to hit you, Ravasi?
Oh yeah.
The silver barbs that.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It would've-
That's an 18 to hit you, Ravasi.
Still hits.
Okay, you take 23 bludgeoning damage as you're like walking forward, and suddenly this giant starts charging you, like shock putting this gigantic crate directly into your chest as you like fly back about 5 feet. Like for flavor, you like fall on your ass and then manage to stand back up. Yeah, so 23 bludgeoning damage.
He kind of has that like like loses breath and goes, "Oh, you fucking bastard."
Okay. Nyx, what are you doing?
He seems like he's in range of my scythe. Okay, I'll run up and hit him.
Yep.
Hit
Smack
him.
that.
Hit him.
Smack that boy with the baseball bat.
That's canon.
What?
Yeah, I told you any random bullshit I sing is canon.
Mom, pick me up. I'm scared.
Okay.
Baseball.
Shorty.
17.
Okay. 17 does hit.
It's broken. Okay.
Sorry.
It's 13 damage.
Okay.
And 16
Hits.
for 10 damage.
Okay, he's not looking good as you bear down into him. You kind of are able to, like, with your scythe, since it's pretty large, like, reach to his upper calf area as you swing into hacking at his Achilles. Okay, anything else,
That's
Nyx?
all. Nope, that's it.
Komori, you are bloodied, enraged. What are you doing?
Oh boy. We're in that blood frenzy, kids. Let's go. And move in just to keep slashing at him and just trying to go for the ankles, knock him down, all that fun stuff.
Okay.
Shall we?
Yes.
Uno.
Mhm,
Dose. That's a miss.
Oh.
Ignore me.
Oh no!
I fixed my button.
But now you've wasted a natural 20, San.
We didn't need it.
Oh, okay. You're probably right. The 11 misses, but both hit.
Heard. So 16 slashing damage.
Okay. He's hanging on as you essentially tear out one of the muscles of his ankles, and his whole leg crumbles, and he looks like he broke it as he's breathing, but still present.
Owie.
Oh.
Hate that imagery. Thank you, DM.
You're welcome! I X'd myself out with it too!
Perfect.
You know it's a good one.
Yep. Tazira, what are you doing?
Let me fix that real quick. By moving my moonbeam as my action.
Okay.
As one does.
He does succeed, but he's on 2 HP as the moonbeam just comes over him and he just like evaporates.
Yeah, I like to think you guys all see like just what makes this giant a living being get sucked up out into the moonbeam, and there is like this flash of light before Tazira lets go of the Constitution.
3 dead giants and a very destroyed brewery lay before you. What are we doing?
How you doing over there, Komori? Alive?
She spits some blood out and just goes,
Oh, that wasn't so bad.
I've been
Yeah.
here worse.
Yeah, that was pretty vicious of you, Tazira.
I wouldn't say vicious.
You did suck a man's life force out.
I think there could be something said about that, but that's not a joke I'm making.
First time.
Fair enough. Well, You think they're gonna have anything useful on them, or do we think this was just a random attack?
I mean, they something.
I'm gonna be honest with you there, Cece. I didn't comprehend any of what you just said there.
I mean, they might have something, and you guys actually watched Zari plug her nose and summon up a mage hand to start looking through.
Very smart. These guys smell of like animals and like horrible sweat. So think like people who have been tearing through the woods for days and do not bathe at all.
Oh, I also am mage handing, like digging through their loincloth area and going, gross, 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 gross.
So you find several crates of food that they have very evidently like pillaged. They were like shoving it in their giant bags, and you notice, and
I was about to say, DM, I'm looking in their loincloths.
hold on, let me finish describing a few things. So you notice, and Tazira, you weren't close enough to the frost giants to pick this up, but Komori, you would recall that hill giants seem to all carry like a giant bag of their favorite things with them. You didn't like pick up on this, but like now that you're looking at them, you're like, oh, the other hill giants I fought had them like attached to their belts. And so maybe it might be a good idea to loot giants in the future, but you're not sure about the other giant races. Digging through their loincloths, you find not much, but the bags and things attached to their belts do provide fruitful. So, as I was saying, you find several haunches of meat, you find a couple of crates of like flour, you find a couple of crates of ale, you do find a wagon wheel in one of them. As well as a giant pair of very old sandals that smell absolutely disgusting. A giant size skinning knife that still has like fur and blood on it. It's essentially the equivalent of a great sword for you. As well as a 3-foot tall idol in like a copper-ish, it looks like, it's carved out of wood. And it looks to be of the fattest fucking giant you've ever seen, with a bone through her nose, like a septum piercing. And the equivalent of 1,100 copper pieces.
1,100 copper pieces.
I will tell you that is the only thing of use.
1,000.
Fair enough.
Dude.
1,100 copper pieces. We all get 275 copper pieces.
Oh joy, I love pennies.
I'm rich.
That's how you make it hail.
I'm gonna, with the mage hand, kind of pick up the statue and go, how much do we think this is, how much do you want to bet that this is goo? Guh.
I would bet a good amount that's probably good.
Would you bet 275 copper on it?
You know what? Yeah, I would bet 275 copper on it.
I mean, how do we
What?
know for do we know because it looks like... Oh.
We'll know when we go murder her. This is one of those long-term bets.
Well, I will set aside the copper in case I'm wrong.
Same. It's like 2 gold. It's like 3 gold
You
worth.
guys are gonna hold on to this much weight in copper, specifically in copper, you said, for
Yes.
like 2 months.
Yep.
Not gonna exchange it, nothing.
You fail to understand Ravasi's willingness to commit to any bit.
Okay. As you guys it takes you like a good hour or so to kind of dig through here. You do get a short rest. Tend to your wounds, count all the copper, split it up.
We love a good short rest.
As well as kind of go through and find all the things that they have there. And after a little bit, you do see a couple villagers trickle back through. First, there's like a kind of young gentleman who seems to be one of the braver ones, and he goes, he comes through and he goes, "Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad that you were able to make it. We thought it was going to be days before we had any help. My name is John.
Yep.
John, I'm the purveyor of the, well, what's left of the inn here. Black Bull's Tail will be at your service for this evening, if you would have it, and I'm going to go let the rest of the villagers know that the threat has been vanquished. Luckily, the goblinoids on the outskirts have been kind of dealt with or driven off."
Thank you, John.
Sounds about right. You take out the vanguard and they scatter to the wind.
We did murder most of the goblins, too.
Not many people can boast that they kill giants around here. This is no small feat. You know that, right?
Forget how
quite
puny
literally.
people are.
One at a time. I did not catch either of that. Zyra, go first.
Oh,
Desire will just kind of look over at the giants. Well, quite literally, no small feat.
Okay, and Ravasi, what did you say?
oh, he said, I forgot how puny some people are.
Oh, God.
He mutters that.
I will nut tap Ravasi.
I'm assuming that hits because
Yeah.
it's funnier that way.
Absolutely, it hits.
Buy
Auto-
me
need to be
drinks
nicer.
first. Buy me drinks first. What was
You
that
wish you're
for?
buying tonight.
You. Ow!
You need to respect these people.
He was. Fine, sure.
They're gonna have to rebuild everything, and that's hard
DM.
to do.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say that Mippet has just learned a new trick from watching Nyx?
Absolutely.
Like
Mippet,
Ravasi.
Mippet has just learned a new trick. And what's funny is Mippet doesn't quite recognize gender. So she may try to tap anybody's ball area.
If Mippet tries to do it on Ravasi, he will be punting the cat, and it will not be a good time for anyone involved.
Well, we know how our first PvP is gonna come along.
I know.
Mippet has learned.
Nut tap.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness. Okay. John kind of sighs, and after like a couple minutes, another kind of like small teenage boy comes in, and he like pulls him aside, looks to pass on a message, and sends like the kid back out so that everybody can kind of know what's happening. He turns to you all and says, I know it's a lot to ask. I did offer to host you this evening. You're welcome to stay in what's left of the rooms. There should be 2 up there that are not fully destroyed. We might have to put a tarp on the front one here. But, you're welcome to stay free of charge. I'm hosting this evening using the preserved food that they destroyed. And luckily it's still harvest season, so we should be able to get some more food preserved. You see like worry glance across his face, and you know that this area is like right on the edge of Vitherfold, and it is like brutal out here. But
I'm gonna point to all the meat. The giants had looks like regular animal meat in their stuff. We could maybe use that as well.
they took it from us. They were here stealing food.
You know, that's probably why it's so fresh.
Yeah. They don't have the wherewithal to... Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna host a feast to try to raise morale. you'll likely be praised as heroes this evening, which I understand is either some people love it, some people hate it, but the villagers will want to honor you. And he kind of like nods. And if you need to slip out in the morning, but I do implore you to rest here tonight. It's dangerous in these lands at night.
I won't say no to a comfortable bed.
Absolutely.
You don't
Thank
even
you.
have to tarp that room because Vivasi loves an audience.
Are you joining me then tonight, Nix?
Please, somebody else volunteer.
Look at me.
Zari will also look away.
I guess you're volunteering then, Nick.
This is the worst day of my life, at least since the last time I slept in a room with you.
I have to admit, you walked right into that one.
With that, it looks like he's kind of evaluating the giant, and then he like shakes his head a little bit and asks for help to start to clear. He like asks you specifically, Komori, and anybody who is willing to help like clear the giant bodies and haul them kind of around back.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll use mold earth to help kind of like slope these dudes down and roll them down.
Okay. Between you guys and the magic, it takes you like an hour, and by that time the villagers have kind of like returned, and they begin. You watch this community of maybe like 300 people, which you find out from one of the villagers kind of chatting with you that there's roughly like 300 people in the village. Not like maybe 150 are in town working on rebuilding the areas that were the businesses that were affected and the homes that were affected. And then it sounds like about 150 people are kind of going through and helping at the farms on the outskirts. So, after a couple of hours, as you watch this small village try their best to piece their lives back together, you do witness that there's some people trying to hold themselves, and then there's others who are breaking down in the alleyways and kind of crying against their loved ones as they recognize the cost and the intense, like, they're gonna have to repair with what they have here, and winter is coming.
I would like to drag Ravasi around to look at the scenes.
Okay.
What? How? You don't need to pull the ears.
Yeah, but you don't listen or pay attention unless someone does something drastic.
You don't need to pull the elbow works just fine.
Anyways, do you see what's going on?
People are sad.
They're sad because their lives are ruined. And it's no fault of their own. And you need to show more respect and understanding when that happens. And not tell them they're puny.
He kind of just like thinks for a moment. I didn't mean it in a bad way.
How did you mean it?
It's just a fact, is it not?
No, it's not. Have you ever rebuilt your life from nothing?
No.
They may not have the ability to kill giants, but they have the ability to survive out here, which I doubt you could last a week out here. So, especially through winter.
You're probably not wrong.
Anyways, I think you should give a speech tonight to bolster them for the winter.
What would I tell them?
I don't know. Inspire them to survive. You're eloquently spoken. You can figure that out.
Huh. He's gonna go sit down in the corner and you see him start, staring at a blank piece of parchment.
I will let him work.
As that is kind of going on, I think to Zyra, is going like full dissertation mode right now, and it kind of looks like from the outside she's actually being like social in a good way, because she's talking about everything that's not this current situation, but she's really just interviewing dissertation right now.
Okay. What kind of information are you looking for?
Absolutely. I am asking them, like, okay, you know, like, what have your lives been here like? Like, what groups do you normally interact with? What are your opinions on the major countries? What are your opinions on the choices that have been made, like the current wars that are going on? How does that impact you? If you had to say, like, hypothetically, if you were in, like, Simona City or something, what would you want put on the table to talk about? What do you need?
Okay. Go ahead and make me a general charisma check with advantage. This is just to see how many people are, like, receptive to talking to you. Okay.
Accurate.
So a lot of the, like, feedback you get right away is kind of just like, we appreciate you, Missy, but we're busy right now. Too busy to talk politics. And then a younger half-elven man named Zin pulls you kind of aside and just, like, he smiles and he goes, "Hi, I'm one of the farmers here, and I figured that everyone's being a little harsh. I mean, you have to understand that their lives were just ruined. But
oh yeah, absolutely.
I think that this is a great representation, honestly, of what they feel. They're not focused on politics. They're not focused on what happens, because all they can focus on is where they're getting food the next day."
There's this very actual thoughtful look on Tazira's face, and she pulls out an entirely different journal, and is going to jot that down. You said your name was Zim, correct?
Zin with an N.
Zin. Well, thank you, Zin.
Of course.
I appreciate.
I will tell you. I hail from a different city, and so I've seen bits and pieces where politics get in the way. We are technically considered part of Rosewick, but we do trade with a lot of Thalor, as well as many of us trade with the tribes of Etherfold, the friendly ones that it is. So I've seen all stages, and it's not like they can't help us, and we do provide a lot, and many people don't want to leave here because here they own land. If they go north, there's no land that's owned. If they go south, the land is expensive, and they have no way of making money. We as a community here spend time trading. And the very little money that we exchange is money that we get from merchants who pass through, but even though then, so rarely. If there was a trade route established between, say, the village of Hards and Rosewick, it would maybe be better, because it would have to pass through us.
And I kind of wonder that. Do you think that would potentially attract more people to the area? I mean, I imagine, yes, there is cheap land here that you can actually own, but there is something to be said about the safety of a city.
I don't know if that would be good. I do think that having access to more trade and more food would be amazing for some of these people, especially after the disasters that have been happening. This isn't the first time that hell giants we've seen them, and we've seen stone giants occasionally too, but I do think that it would be beneficial. I just worry about the impact on the economy that traveling would have. We have a singular inn that has 4 rooms. We don't have the ability to expand as things are currently. So in order to provide the services that people need, we would need to expand rapidly. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Do I have your permission to cite you in my dissertations then?
Absolutely.
Thank you kindly. And Zari will give him a smile and shake his hand. I appreciate your input. It's very nice to have eyes that have different experiences.
He nods at you. Yeah. So, I will say to Zyra, you get the sense that he is probably... hold on one second. You get the sense that he's probably from one of the wood town, like the towns in the woods of Rosewick, just because of how he's talking, the way he's carrying himself, how he knows a little bit more. You also notice that he seems to be, like, as you're sizing him up, he probably has some semblance of magic. He's probably some sort of ranger. And so he cares immensely about the land, and that's very evident in what he was saying. He's likely from Retelling.
Gotcha. Likely from Retelling. Thank you. And afterwards, I mean, if Zari can help him at all, she absolutely will.
Okay. Yeah, not a problem. You manage to help him and chat for a bit. And he is very much like lending a hand here and there. And after kind of like asking around, you get the sense that he's likely one of the hunters in the area that kind of has settled in. He seems to be married to someone and they live like on a farm right now.
Aww. Good for them.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything, before the feast?
Nope. Komori's just gonna be helping people wherever they might need it, even with her insecurities going on and everything. She makes sure she's fully covered up so that way she isn't scaring anyone or the like.
Okay.
And is just very much focusing on rebuilding and using her strength where needed.
Okay, they're very, very grateful for your strength. You are very quickly, like, helping cart out wood from all of the different buildings that are destroyed. You eventually find yourself up on one of the roofs and, like, kind of hauling up wood with another person to fix a roof.
Yeah.
Like, you are used.
Yeah.
Okay. After a couple hours, when the sun is officially setting to the point that people can't work anymore, John calls you into the tavern and brewery. There's beer flowing. The people look absolutely exhausted. Some of them are injured. You learn that there was a little bit of an infirmary kind of set up, but no one was seriously killed, which is grateful. It seems that some of the people had seen signs of the hill giants coming and had managed to leave, with the exception of, I'm totally blanking on the kid's name that you encountered. Oh, Lesh. With Lesh's brother, he was the only one who kind of like stayed behind in the city, in his area. So. But you managed to settle in for a feast. It's a very not great feast. It's more of like stews, and there's some fresh bread that's made. They seem to be using all of the smashed stuff, so it's kind of like a cobbled together meal instead of like a really nice meal. But the beer is flowing, and the beer's really good. Ravasi, are you going to give your speech?
He's been kind of like sitting. I presume at some point like dragged him over. He's got like a good chunk of the parchment paper filled out, but like half of it's crossed off, and it looks scribbled, and he looks a little frazzled, and he's like, I don't think I can do this. You can do it. What do they want to hear?
I don't know, inspirational shit, Rivasi. Just get to it. You know, they just survived a giant attack. So maybe they're stronger than they know. I don't know, make something up. It's not that hard.
Alright. At some point, you'll see him kind of like down a couple beers, steal his nerves, and he'll get up on one of the tables. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, they kind of like turn to you, and there's like a very quiet, like kind of chill here. It seems like they want to be excited and they respect you, but they're like so exhausted.
Yeah, exactly. My name is Ravasi. He kind of like stops. My name is Ravasi. I was one of the adventurers here today that helped defeat these giants. I am grateful that the damage was not as bad as it could have been. You folk all seem like you are stronger together. And even though this day was a day of violence, of disappointment, of injury, of sorrow, you have still come together to help each other, to rebuild. And while you can't forget pain in a day, as you rebuild day after day, you'll see that that pain lessens. Because you are not alone. And you have some of the best company. Those who can commiserate with you. Those who can support you.
Half elf in the corner like elbows someone, and then they both go here together.
And it can help you through the cold of winter so that you will emerge stronger when spring has come. And then he grabs a beer, toasts, and then drinks it and like gets off really quickly.
They all toast to you. Several of them are clapping. You get a couple claps on the back as you like get off the table. One of the gentlemen shoves another beer in your hand as you kind of settle back into the table with your companions. And they are giving you, like, you have a table by yourself. They're not, like, all up in your business.
Mm-hmm. That felt really weird.
Yeah, but you did great.
That was good, Ravasi. That was really good.
Thank you.
I have to say, you actually did pretty well.
Yeah, and his face, he's not like a lightweight, but he definitely has like the effect of alcohol. He's clearly drank like several things. Like his face is really flushed. I think I just said what I wanted to hear.
Well, that sounds like a lot of baggage that we can talk about now if you really want to.
He takes another sip. No.
Well, you
Zari
did... Oh, go ahead.
Zari will kind of press her lips into a line, look at half of the speech that she has written down verbatim, and sip her drink.
Well, Ravasi, you did so well that just for a moment tonight, I will let you look at my right foot, you little freak.
I don't like feet.
Uh-huh.
I don't like feet.
An older woman walks up as you are proclaiming this, a little too loud because you're a little like on the tipsy
Oh.
side.
Oh yeah, very tipsy.
You know this woman to be the kind of like intense, or not intense. She's like the unofficial leader of the town. She was married to the founder, and he passed away several years ago. She's rather old, so she's a very, like, in her years widow. Her name is Zaranda. And she kind of walks up to you and pats you on the shoulder. Dear, thank you for emboldening us, but also acknowledging our loss. It's not often that we get people who come through who understand that our way of life is rough. But the compatrionship that you have shown us is what we do here too. She reaches down and she kind of places something on the table, and as she pulls her hand back, you see that a like just a small stone that has a rune on it. My husband found this in the field. Maybe it'll help you on the way. It's rather lucky, and I think it's magic.
Dibs!
And before you leave in the morning, my ranch is on the outside of town. I don't always tend it by myself anymore, and several of the fields have gone to... They're renewing. But I have warm weather clothing and additional items that you may need for your travel north.
Why would we need warm weather clothing to go north, lady?
Sorry, warm clothing to go to the cold north.
That makes way more sense.
I meant what you knew.
Thank you.
I'm assuming that's a luck stone?
Yes, it is. It's a stone of good luck, a luck stone.
Thank you very much.
You are very welcome. And thank you for saving our town.
Ravasi's ears are like super pink right now, and he just goes,
If you have the ability, you might as well use it, right?
She like nods and pats you on the hand to Zyra, and then she leaves. And she like fully walks away and leaves.
You made that really weird, Ravasi.
Compliments are hard.
As somebody who makes situations weird often, you did make it weird.
I was not trying to.
You never do. Don't worry. It never happens on purpose.
I mean, if it's a sibling, then yes, but,
Oh, so you have a sibling.
yeah, no, I have, 3, actually.
And let me guess, your parents love all of them more than you.
Depends on which parent, I suppose.
Oh, which one loves you more?
None of them? I mean, they love me, but I'm not like either of the proteges, so.
Zyra looks distraught.
You know, but that's just a normal sort of ordeal, so.
You keep talking, Zyra's gonna start writing, you know what I mean, Ravasi?
Yeah, I'm aware. So I'd like to be done talking about this, perhaps?
Zyra's writing.
I will burn that page. He kind of mutters and goes, "No, actually, that was impulsive thought. Impulsive thought."
If you go after any of my journals, I'm committing extreme violence on you.
I'm very aware of that. That was an impulsive thought I wouldn't actually do.
Better write it down, that he'll burn your page.
That was an impulsive thought. You have those. You nut shot me.
I don't have impulsive thoughts.
You literally nut shot me.
That was not impulsive, trust me.
That
It's
was
been a long time coming.
I have done nothing to deserve this.
Roll a perception check, Ravasi, at disadvantage because you are tipsy.
Yeah, something I'm real good at, folk. A whole 6.
Yeah, easy enough. You just feel a little cat paw tapping at your balls. She flies up and she lands like on one of the rafters that's kind of like open to the sky, because half of this is still open to the sky from the hill giants barreling through, and just looks very pleased of herself as she like begins to groom her paw.
Zari will crack a grin.
You all bully me for no reason.
No, there's
I'm
a
not
reason.
bullying you.
What else is this?
This is my cat not liking.
I am bullying you. I just want to be clear.
Yeah, I don't deserve this. I am
If
just
a group of people are all bullying you, you might be the problem.
I'm just a lad.
No, Tazira is just a lad. You are a douchebag.
How? What have I done that's douchey? I did a whole speech and everything.
And that was very good. That earned you some negative douchebag points. But there's a lot to come back from.
I need a stronger drink.
There's you say that, and after a couple of minutes, you like say that and you're talking very loudly, and after a couple of minutes, John sets something down on your table and he kind of like winks at you and he goes, beer's not the only thing wheat makes, and like pats it.
Oh, I'm just taking a swig. He doesn't even know what it is.
Okay, cool. It is I think whiskey. Doesn't wheat make
Hell
whiskey?
yeah.
I think I'm right.
You know what? It's your world.
It's my world.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Taking
can make-
that.
I'm
Yeah,
right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's like a wheat-based whiskey.
Hell yeah. He is downing that.
Okay, so after a while, you guys find your way to your rooms. You have the only 2 rooms that are left. There is a third room, but it is like completely smashed and like open to the elements as well as to the lower floor. And then one of the rooms has like a kind of corner in it that's been tarped off and some wood hammered over it. But you guys can find your evening's rest. I'm very curious, and I'm sure everybody is too. There are several beds in each of the rooms, but where are people staying?
Hey, I rolled a 19 con save, so I'm not smashed.
Okay, cool. You won't be hungover the next day, but you're definitely drunk.
Oh, I'm very drunk, but I mean to say, he's not going to make as stupid of a decision. Thank you for laughing at that. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Okay, who's staying with who? I'm just very curious.
I think I'm saying Rivase.
Oh.
It
Absolutely.
seems like
I'm
I
staying-
got forced into this.
Okay. As you guys settle in for the night, is there any conversation that you wish to have?
Not particularly, but Tazira, you will note that Komori tries to give you plenty of space. Just being how she is, and just is more just like with like the part that's like out to the elements, she's sort of just like staring up at the night sky for a lot of it.
Mm.
At one point, Mippet does land on your head and is also staring up into the night sky, just kind of like loafed on your head.
We
Komori
stand
does
Mippet.
not mind. Komori loves it more animals more than people a lot of the time.
We stand a
Oh.
Mippet.
I think at some point during the night, Tazira is deep in her work. She's actually deep, like going through all her quotes, working on her dissertation right now. But you will actually hear in your head, and it's her same voice that's recognizable now. Are you like doing okay?
I suppose that's somewhat subjective, huh?
Well, yeah, it's very, very subjective. But I mean, I don't expect you to be loud like Ravasi is or like Nyx is, but I don't know what your baseline is. You good?
It's... I want to say maybe I am. I don't know. I'm not used to just this.
Zyra will nod a bit, and that's actually the first time that you've seen her head move this entire time. That's fair. I don't know is a valid answer.
It's just more so I've been considered something more of Greek for the most part, so kind of just
I
do my
literally
thing.
lived with dragons for a year. You're
Well,
not that
from
freaky. I literally live with dragons. Sorry.
No, I get it. It's a bit different when I guess you're not exactly normal like this. I know this isn't what I used to be, but I don't know what I was. And
That has to be really scary.
I often have dreams about what I do remember, and it's not necessarily pleasant. So, it's a lot of things that I know I had a family. I just can't remember them as vividly. I more so remember a lot of the other awful things.
Tazara will just kind of nod. Well, thank you for being open. I appreciate it. And for once in her life, Tazira is not writing down what you are saying.
Komori isn't going to. She will sort of just nod and just go. It's not always. It's not easy. And if anything, it's just.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
Some folks make it a little easier than others.
I'm nowhere near that good yet, but maybe if we're still together once I'm better, if you're having that kind of stuff, I can make you dream something else.
Maybe. I mean, it's just I haven't really had a lot to go off of to figure things out, you know?
Tazira will just nod. Well, if anybody's good at researching things obsessively, it's me. So if you want, just ask.
I appreciate that.
Of course. And you're not as scary as you think you are.
I mean, fair. I just know others have seen me as, like I said, a literal freak, so do with that what you will.
People are pansies.
Well, I mean, in some ways, people are afraid of the things they don't fully understand, and I can't blame him if I don't understand myself either.
Yeah, but it's, I don't know, it's stupid not to at least look for an answer. It's stupid to make up your mind without at least trying.
I can't control how people are.
Trust me, I wish I could.
At this point, a lot of what I'm really used to is just being more, I suppose, defensive than anything.
I mean, if you don't mind me asking, why haven't you gone up north to see if you could find a place with any of the tribes up there? It sounds like they might be somewhat similar to you.
Maybe, but I haven't really done well with others and groups and all that like.
Hmm.
And just, yes, I know I was part of the guild and everything, but even then it was more like a one-on-one like this.
Yeah, I get it. I didn't mesh in with the guild well at first either.
And even then I tried to keep it more of a, I guess, on the down low than anything.
Well, hopefully one day you won't have to be down low. It sucks having to do that.
But sometimes there's only certain things that only a few of us can do, and sometimes it's easier that way.
I get it. And Tazira will actually finally look at you this entire time and tap her mask. Well, good night, Kamori. I hope that you sleep well.
Good night, Tazira. You get some rest as well.
May you have uneventful dreams.
One can only hope.
Kamori, you settle into sleep, and Mythos like snuggles with you until you fall asleep, and then after a while, Tazira, she comes and like kind of squirms her way out of Kamori's grasp and comes and winds her way through your hair to not let you get too lost in the sauce. Begins kind of like nomming on some of your bangs and your braid to remind you that you also need to sleep.
Yeah, she'll eventually tug in, and I'll just kind of whisper to Mippet, "That was really good what you did, Mippet. You're a good comforter."
She looks very proud of herself. And then she looked confused when you said comforter. She assumed you were talking about the nut tap.
Oh no.
We've taught her evil.
Just like the real Mippet.
She's an
Just like
agent
the-
of chaos.
Oh no.
Look, Sly loves her. Ravasi's like, oh.
Is there anything that happens in the other room? Or are you guys just heading to sleep?
I mean, I think Ravasi probably spends a lot of time actually in that like one destroyed room that's like super open. Just like staring and contemplating and thinking before eventually like coming to bed. I don't know if Nyx is gonna push on anything, but he is in a very like weird. You've never seen him like this. He's very just off.
Nyx, with all the respect in the world, when Ravasi comes back in, will look at him and say, "Why are you scared of your last name?"
I Nyx, I have either drank too much or not enough for this conversation.
Okay, so you're gonna tell me when you're sober?
No.
Okay, so you're gonna tell me now.
Why do I have to tell you anything?
Well, because we're hanging out and getting to know each other, and that's kind of what you do, don't you think?
Yeah. Okay, then what's your last name?
Well, I unfortunately do
Don't
not
have
have
one?
one. It's
Then
like you
what's...
read my book.
Okay then. Well, fuck. Question for question?
Sure. Deal. I mean, I'm not nearly as scared of anything in my life as you seem to be of your last name, so should be easy.
Uh, Fine. Uh, I'm not scared of my last name. I just don't... My parents don't like it when we throw it around.
Why?
Uh, because they don't want us... He kind of like pauses for a moment. Family secrets.
Because they did something bad.
No, nothing like that. It's just, names have power, and throwing around your name carelessly can let people take advantage of it.
Oh, okay. I think I'm smelling what you're selling.
Yes? He looks hopeful.
Yeah. You don't want me to know your last name and go to some fancy city and use it for pool.
Sure, something like that, yes.
Oh, I must have been smelling something else then.
Ravasi, have you ever said your last name in front of her?
Nope.
Okay, cool. I was just curious.
So, it's... Alright, well then, if you don't have a last name, then what was your village called?
Oh, I need the map.
Yeah, no
Bring me the
worries.
map.
Your village is not on the map.
Oh no.
I mean, you can look at the map if you would like to look at the map. Hold on. Let me get everybody to the map.
It's a very pretty map, DM. I'm
Thank you.
complimenting the DM.
Thank you. Cece drew it. So, I mean, Cece takes
the map, CC.
my scribbles on the on there and does stuff with it. It's great. Okay, so you are from Thalor, and your village is actually over here on this. And it was a kind of just kidding. I'm so sorry. I got confused. Your village is a very small village that's kind of like tucked in here.
Yeah, nobody can see where you're pinging, but that's okay.
I
My
can see
village
it.
is.
It's like
Oh,
up
I
here.
couldn't.
In the blue area.
My village was named Thalor.
Nope.
Up in the north.
Thalor is
No,
the
it's
name
not.
of the country.
Oh my gosh, what'd you say my village was called?
I never did. We never decided, but I can tell you what it is
Oh,
right now. It is called Wind Drip.
yes, Wind Drip, way up north, kind of situated like this, but probably maybe a little harsher. Very beautiful village when it was there.
Okay. All right. What's your next question?
Okay, how come your siblings are better than you at music?
They're not better than me at music. They're better than me at other things.
So what is their protege title for then?
Um, well, it just kind of depends. The elder sister is quite good at politics. Um, the middle... I'm the eldest. The eldest sister is quite good at politics. The middle sister is very good at... he hesitates for a moment. Medicine. And the youngest, well, he's got lots of little interests. But he's quite good at hunting.
Okay, how come you don't have a protege title?
I do.
Then why did you refer to them as the proteges?
Well, my elder sister takes after my mother. My middle sister takes after my father. The boys don't take after, and their special interest specifically.
Okay. Okay. Alright. I know my next question when my time comes.
All right. Did what happened to everyone in village?
She gets a little gloomy. Well, we had a frost giant attack.
Mm.
And it did not go as well as this attack went. That is for sure. I guess it went better for the frost giants, technically. It's all perspective.
Okay.
Alright. It's funny because you're letting me get away with lots of follow-ups and then you don't have any. But anyways, my turn.
He kind of looks at you and like he looks very smashed and he just goes, well, maybe that's on purpose, and then winks.
She cringes for sure.
It's not that kind of wink.
Oh, you just want me to get to know you. That is so cute. Okay, in that case, my next question. What are you hiding with all this lustful chasing around of booty you do?
Fuck. Oh, you really don't let me get away with anything, no, do you?
No. It's probably why the gods put me here, honestly.
Maybe. Would you believe me if I told you it's because I just really like ass?
No, because I've seen some of the asses you take home and they are non-existent.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I can't fully tell you why, actually.
Well, that was a disappointing answer.
It's the best one I've got you. I can't. I don't think I can tell you, actually.
Because you don't know or because you are scared?
Neither.
Okay, just tell me why you can't tell me then. I will be satisfied.
I don't think I can tell you.
Okay, wink at me and I think I'll know what you're talking about.
He just kind of stares at you, and like taps his heart. I don't think I can.
Okay.
Ravasi, roll me a charisma check.
Oh no. Oh no. 23.
Okay. Cool. Carry on.
Oh.
Oh wait, you're
Did
drunk. Disadvantage.
Ah, fuck.
Mm.
11.
Nyx, you watch as he looks like he's choking for a second, as something hurts him and the flash of pain comes across his eyes.
Well, I feel like Nyx has some attunement to this, so that's okay.
Yep.
That's fine, Rivasi. You don't have to get choked up about it. It's okay. But seeing as I did not get a satisfactory answer, I will take one more question.
Fine.
Hold on. Okay, you ask your last question while I think.
All right. you decide to join this quest, even though you seemed quite
Why did
resistant to it?
I would say I did not decide to join this quest.
Then
I do
what?
nothing of my own accord.
You do nothing of your own accord.
How do you put this? In a sense, if being alive is having wants, desires, and dreams, I am not alive.
Then neither am I.
Well, although it's nice that we share in that, from what I see, my thing is not as cruel as your thing. And I'm sorry you deal with that.
If you're not alive, then what pushes you to be here?
Well, I follow the wants, desires, and needs of my master. It's almost like they have extended into me, for mine are fulfilled, and now I operate wholly for the master.
Do you ever not want to?
Nope, never.
Why not?
Uh, because when I did have wants, desires, and needs, they fully met them, and I offered my life for it in servitude, and I'm okay with that exchange, and I will always be okay with that exchange.
There's a dawning of recognition in his eyes. Oh, so you chose your pack.
I
Pack.
chose it.
Oh. Huh. So then your patron wants you here?
She hasn't stopped me, so, and I just
Hmm.
shrug at you.
There's he understands. I don't know how else to best explain that, but he gets what you're saying. A little scarily, the amount of I understand.
They can be quite ambiguous sometimes. And other times I don't hear anything, so that's even worse.
Well then, wouldn't that mean that if you weren't told to be here, that you, some level or degree, wanted to be here?
I don't know,
Why else?
maybe. I guess possibly. I really did not want to drink that drink we drank that teleported us, though.
Uh,
Mostly because you were there, but that's a different story.
that's fair enough. Don't worry.
Okay, I have my last question.
All right.
Who scares you more, Tazira or Komori?
uh, Neither of them really scare me, but I guess I'm. Scare me in what way?
Well, Tazira could certainly blow us all up on accident, and Komori could certainly blow up and try and kill someone on accident.
Yeah, but power is power, right? Well, there's no use to being scared of power. It just merely is, and you must recognize
No, you're
it
scared
for what
of
it is.
intentions and sporadic usage of things that they don't know because they like to do things that they don't understand.
Potentially. I am I scared if either of them might end my
Oh my
like
gosh, why are you being so literal? It's just a fun question to end the night.
oh well all of your questions were very serious, so I did kind of assume. Um I don't think I'm scared of either of them.
You're no fun. I'm never playing fuck, marry, kill with you.
No. I mean, like, I mean, we don't. There's not enough options. that
Okay, new
aren't-
question. Fuck, marry, kill me, Tazira, Komori.
I am not deeming that with a response. I am drunk, but I am not so drunk and stupid enough that I would do that.
You know what? Good night. I'm done with you.
He'll be quiet for a moment, and like let you lie down. And then after a couple of minutes, he'll just say, "If we're talking about physical strength, Komori. If we're talking about or just killing me in a fit of rage, Komori. But if we're talking about ruining my life, Desira."
Okay. You know what? That was a good answer. You go to sleep. You're too drunk.
Ugh. And he'll eventually, at some point, go to bed.
As we all fade into sleep, I think this is a great place to take a little bit of a break. So if you are with us in chat, please stick around. Make sure to stand up, get some water, and hydrate, and get snacks if you need it. And we will be back shortly. And we are back, everyone. Thank you for waiting on that break. I hope you had a good stretch about, and we are going to dive back into things. Thank you.
Have to do the quiet version.
Thank you, I appreciate it. As you all drift off into sleep, the evening's festivities fading below you, you hear nature sounds through the open walls down the hall, and eventually, Tazira, you turn off the light and head to bed, probably pretty long after your companions have. The night is silent. Ravasi,
Oh no.
you dream.
Fuck.
You hate when you dream because they are never yours, nor are they your dream. The constant, haunting, grisly reminder and a duty. You felt a different duty, a different praise when it is your choice, like today. It's more lively, more hopeful, when it's for others. This space is a burden, a responsibility, a beholding. A red ribbon tied around your heart that holds you in this silent nightmare that is your reality, your past, your future. The same black space before you. The ground like obsidian beneath you that's reflecting the billows of black smoke. Black velvet curtains that always remind you of your home's music room stage at the edge of your vision, and your reflection looking back at you. Tied, always tied, in a satin red ribbon wrapped around you in pretty patterns and across your mouth. Silence. You wait. Again. Watching for the familiar flicker from that fog. Bare feet. A silken sheet of black hair. The chiffon of long bell sleeves. Silence. The black lace of twin fans. Gilded glints of the frame and the sweep of a leg. Silence. A flame ignites, and you're never sure if it's a strike or simply her eyes opening. Ember eyes, burning with years of stoked fury. The flames of hurt, the smoke of revenge. You feel the red ribbon tighten, pull. A demand, a threat. You got too close tonight. She would hate for you to see the repercussions of a misstep. Would hate for you to see red as a pretty body lay beneath you, dead at your hands. You can't breathe. You can't even hear your heart pounding. A flash of red-hot pain and you wake. You look to your left and see a soft, sleeping Nyx, hearing her breathe in and out, alive. And the sounds of the night creep in.
Takes a few moments. Catches breath. Fuck. He goes, sits out in one of the rooms that are destroyed. I don't think he'll get much more sleep tonight.
Okay. Komori. You dream.
Mm-hmm.
The same dream that always finds you. Visions of the past coming to haunt you. You know what is to come, yet you are beholden to it, falling ever deeper into the grasp. You see glimpses above you. You feel a pain in your neck, your gills. A woman hovers over you, her long pointed ears evident, and a larger figure even still behind her. You feel knives in your skin, needles, and a burning sensation. A necrotic energy fills you, and you cannot see. You pass out. You wake to the same waters you always do, waters you remember, tugging, pulling, cold, forceful, dark, suffocating. A crashing, bursts of light above you, and something pulling you deeper, ever deeper. A sharp pain in both sides of your neck, something wrapped around your ankle, pulling you further and further down, and then nothing more. You wake, gasping for air and coughing. Mippet on your chest, her claws digging in. Tazira, this startles you as the Tressa meows in protest, and you wake too.
Yeah, I will just kind of immediately flip over. Is everything okay?
Sorry. Sorry.
Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. Um, Desira will just kind of like slap around on her bedside table and quickly put her mask on real quick. You're good, Komori. You're good.
Thank you.
And Tizira like looks at you very blatantly with the look of somebody who does not know how they're supposed to help before she's gonna get up, and about another minute later she's gonna come back with some water.
She will just sort of carefully take it and just go, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that's another part of why I'm used to being alone.
It's all good. You're safe here.
Mippet headbutts under your hand, still in your lap.
I'm just gonna very softly pet Mippet. Thank you.
Of course. And Tizira's actually gonna look at you, very obviously have a thought that's caught in her throat, write it down.
If you need to ask or say something, just go ahead.
No, I'm thinking. I can't, if it comes out verbally, I'm not gonna be able to think about it as well as I need to. But dreams suck.
Yeah. It's funny because it's roughly the same every time. And I know what to expect, but it's still just... Yeah.
Do you want to tell me?
It's mostly a lot of whatever I guess, went through. It's a mix of... And she stops for a moment. Because she's trying to find maybe the best way to put it, and just... It's a mix of before this, and it's a mix of after it. But it's also a lot of during the process. And basically being treated less than.
Well, I know, obviously, us three are... None of us are normal. But you're not less than. Even if people were stupid and treated you like it, and if they were, then, I don't know, maybe they deserve for you to show up and teach them something.
Hard to really guess who or what it could have been. But if I'm at least maybe understanding certain things right, I think the Giants do have a part to play.
Zyra will write that down. Is there anything that you need to go back to sleep, or?
Be okay, thank you.
Yeah. I will stay up for 30 minutes. So feel comfortable going to sleep for 30 minutes, because if anything tries to mess with you, I will kill it. And she just puts out a thumbs up.
Mm-hmm. I think one of the first times Komori actually gives like a bit of a wry smile. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And I will turn my attention to the door.
You stay guard for 30 minutes. And eventually find a full evening's rest. The morning sounds begin to come through, chirping here and there, the sound of animals as they begin to wake, and the town comes to life. You all wake up. Nyx, you are alone in the room.
I will leave the room.
Okay. You all eventually make your way downstairs, and John has prepared breakfast for you. It looks like he was up rather early. There's like leftover stew from the previous night. There's also some bacon. There's toast with different like preserved jams on it, as well as eggs. And fresh coffees and teas, and whatever you may desire. And you all eventually come to wake, and as you do, and collect down below.
I am actually going to shoot out the door first thing in the morning and head off to the widow.
Okay. Are you leaving a
Nice.
note for people to meet you there, or are you planning to come back?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm planning to come back.
Okay. You just leave. Sounds good.
Yep.
Ravasi's just sitting like dead quiet, staring blankly out at like whatever food he's got in front of him with a cup of coffee.
Yeah, Komori is just going to be sort of silently, like, eating a little bit, but she's also trying to, like, not overdo it so, like, others can sort of have their fill more so, because she would be more concerned about, you know, the other villagers in this case.
Nyx, you come downstairs to two broody broodsters.
As I am walking down the stairs, you hear, "Good morning!"
Thank you, Shorty. Thank you.
I will sit down and start eating, and after a short while, I will turn to Ravasi and say, "Dude, what is wrong with you? You are ruining my breakfast vibrations."
It's almost like you shake him out of like a trance, and he's like, I'm sorry. You're not yelling at Komori.
This is how Komori always is. Your silence is deafening.
I'm aware.
Not yours, Komori. You're fine. I'm just pointing out this is how you are usually.
Rough night, Komori?
Just like every other night.
That sucks. He kind of
Why?
gives you a... Maybe let the woman have her secrets?
I mean, she does not have to tell us, but I also can ask.
I mean, no, just the usual. Bad dreams of the past.
Do you know what's great for bad dreams?
What?
Kicking their ass. Why don't you fuck them up, Komori?
You can kick ass in your dreams?
You know, as soon as you figure out it's a dream, it's your imagination from there. Beat the shit out of it.
He looks at you confused.
I'm not gonna
Komori's kinda-
teach you about it, because you'll do something weird.
What were
But
you
she
saying, Kenny?
But Komori's just also looking a little puzzled, just goes, I mean, while I appreciate the sentiment, it's more so like reliving the past. The few bits that I know and have.
Well, Komori, I say this lovingly, but if there's anyone I trust to kick anything's ass, whether it be dreams or the past, it's you.
appreciate it, Nix. So I might as well start doing a little bit better to live to that standard, huh?
I like the way you think. Positivity is half the battle.
Desira, you burst back through the door at this point.
Beautiful. I will sit down at the table, put a pouch by Komori, and then look Ravasi in his face. If your parents were only willing to put in the resources and time for 2 proteges, why did they have 4 kids?
He starts choking on his coffee. You guys really give a shit about my childhood for some forsaken reason.
In all fairness, some of us can't remember ours, so...
Yeah, and you don't ask anyone about their childhood.
It's private. You don't just ask people where they're from.
You asked me where I'm from.
Well, you were asking me personal questions.
Okay,
Whatever,
to be fair,
answer
where
the
you're
question.
from. Yeah.
I literally have never told any of you where I'm from. Anyway, what was your question again?
If your parents only had the will, time, or resources for 2 protege, why did they have 4 kids?
I can't tell you that.
Like, as in you don't know, or you can't tell me that?
I can't tell you.
I can tell you, Tazira.
What I can tell you was that my youngest sibling was an accident.
I can tell you exactly what happened to Zyra. I figured it all out.
Oh?
He like raises his eyebrows at you.
Yeah, obviously Ravasi's parents sold his soul for the 2 next children to be proteges, and then they accidentally had a 4th one. It's very clear and obvious.
Oh my god, no, that could be a thing.
I know, I'm cooking, I know. What do you think I do all night while I'm trancing?
My god, I'm so jealous of you. Oh my gosh, if I had that amount of time to think.
Not a lot's going on upstairs, so I can focus real well.
Was that it? Did they sell your soul as an infant for capability for your siblings?
Ravasi, you can whisper me a roll, please, and the rest of you roll insight checks.
I don't remember how to whisper. Hold on.
I believe myself no matter what
whisper.
happens.
I feel like
You know, honestly, Nyx, no matter what happens, you believe yourself. You are right. Kamori,
Same
I
thing
just
with
feel
Kamori.
like you either believe Nyx or you do not care. I will let you make that decision.
Not exactly... She's more focused on other things at the moment.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that makes sense. Tazira, are you ask Ravasi this point blank?
Ravasi's just got a look of just like, I'm trying to think here.
Tazira, do you have any desire to use your points, not knowing what has happened? That is a good point. You have an opportunity here.
Ooh, you know,
Well-
knowing that. Ooh, yeah, I am. One moment, let me see what my rolls are.
Well, so
2 for him.
Holy shit.
because I like the way, because how I personally have always seen divination is that like you in that moment see just like a little bit of like the future, and so for like just a split moment there's like so many emotions on his face coming through, and he's able to like school them, and you see him almost shut down, and you like use your sorry not to tell you how you play the character.
No, do it.
Yeah.
You twist that bit of fate, and whatever like tampering of emotion that he's actually very good at like controlling, for whatever you're able to twist that, and he kind of just like breaks a little bit, and he doesn't say anything for a moment there, but there's just a rage of emotions. There's fear, there's confusion, there's this look of like, what the fuck? How the huh? And he kind of sputters for a minute, and he goes, I can't tell you, Desira. I understand that knowledge is something that you really care about, and that's something you want to write down, but some things are not for everyone to understand, okay?
And I also like to think there is this moment where Tazira knows that she is twisting fate in this moment, and it is a purposeful choice. And she just kind of looks you in the eyes. And this is the first time Tazira, like, really has held eye contact. And you just see the slight glimmer. Sure. But I will understand it.
No, it's not.
I will understand it.
Tazira, it is not,
I'm not.
your... He kind of, like, slams his hands on the table, angry. There are things stronger than you that hold information that you do not get to know, okay? So just fuck off and leave me alone. And he's gonna, like, walk out the door. But again, with a 2 and your 21 insight, there is a lot of bark, but not a lot of bite behind that. He mostly just seems really scared. Scared that you're maybe perhaps too close to the truth.
And scared, you can tell, especially to Zyra, like, you play with fate. You've heard stories from Tobias. You've heard stories from some of the other dragons who maybe were primordial beings. Sometimes, if you fuck around too hard, you will find out. And there will be a being that is more powerful and angry that you tampered. And that is the, like, face you are getting from Ravasi.
I think in this moment, right? Because Tazira just sits back and she watches as Ravasi leaves, and she has a very easy to read face. She does not hide her emotions well. But she has the look of somebody who is looking at a tree that they know is about to fall and is debating which way it's going to. Well, need a little bit too much? Get a little yelled at? Not a biggie.
Hey, Tazira.
Mm-hmm.
I nailed that shit, didn't I?
You nailed that shit.
I'll reach out for a fist bump.
I will give him Nux. Her Nux.
For posterity, he rolled a 26.
Yep.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You're Bard. Makes sense.
I was gonna say he's a charisma caster and
Yeah.
kind of in his blood.
Oh, by the way, Kamori, that's Vervain Bellerin's skull cap and a little bit of oh my gosh, what's the word? Hops. And there it should help a bit.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah. I would suggest
Mori's looking very confused at this point, just lots of processing.
I suggest that as tea, but honestly, Valorant always smells like feet, so it's not going to taste good. I'm sorry.
It can't be any worse than when. Yeah,
Can't
no,
be
it can't be
worse
worse
than
than
fighting a hill giant.
Yup.
Hill giant balls to the face.
No.
The word of God suddenly comes down to us.
And it looks like hell giant balls.
To your face. Oh my god.
They're staring back at me.
Oh dear lord.
All around me are familiar faces.
As you, Ravasi, are you, like, going to the ranch early? Are you just going for a walk? What is your plan here?
He's going for a walk. And, like, he's almost got a little bit of that, like, for lack of better terms, like, tantrum happening a little bit. Just, like, really angry. But at some point, he's, like, not planning on doing stuff today. At some point, he, like, plops down, underneath a tree and starts very badly, like, trying to play something on his fiddle, getting really pissy, and just, like, he's just in a very foul mood.
People give you a wide berth. After a little while, you do see that the rest of the party does leave. And I guess it's up to them if they come looking for you or if they make their way to the ranch. But
I will go look for Ravasi.
okay, you easily enough find him. It's a very small town, village.
I will just sit next to him and let him be angry.
He's still plucking at some strings. And it's like the worst you've ever heard him play. Like super discordant, super like randomly flat, like he can't seem to like tune it properly. And eventually he just yells and then just flops over in the grass.
I will mimic you, but I will not say anything. And I will not yell. I will just flop.
After a few minutes, he it's kind of creepy. I don't know if you've ever seen this before, where like all of the emotions he's had on his face, he suddenly just like schools them all, sits up bolt right, does that like half smirk he's always fucking got on his face, and looks at you and goes, "Well, suppose we have to do stuff today anyway, huh? Let's go."
Glad you're over it. Let's get to it, buddy boy.
Sure.
You follow about maybe 20-ish minutes behind the other two who had kind of made their way to the ranch of good old Widow Zaranda. And you see that they are absolutely laden with huge coats. There's like hand-knitted scarves and hats and mittens. Komori has like a huge, intense tent and tarp on her back that she's like trying to shove into her pack. As well as like she's pulling out boots and what look like snowshoes. And to Zyra, you know that it might be a little overkill for where you're going right now, but it could be helpful eventually, so it's up to you if you want to hold on to them, but you do have a bag of holding.
Absolutely. Let's put those in the bag of holding.
Cool.
Do I have the bag of holding or does Komori have it?
I don't know who has the bag of holding.
I think Zyra traditionally has been holding on.
Oh, gotcha. I will make sure I actually have that then.
Okay,
So I can
cool.
push. Alrighty. How many packs of cold weather clothes?
You have enough for you guys. So you
Gotcha.
have four like cold weather clothing. You have a huge, or not like a huge, but like a tent that can fit all four of you. That's very warm. You have boots. You have snowshoes. Essentially everything you need. This widow is like. She kind of like turns to you all and goes, My husband won't use it anymore, and my sons have all moved on. These are for you. thank you for what you did for our town.
Is she implying that her husband's dead?
Yeah, she said that last
Okay.
night. She's a widow.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Ravasi was very drunk last night.
It makes sense. He's now
My
just learning.
Yeah. My condolences about your husband. Thank you very much for letting us use your stuff.
She like pats you on the hand and just says, it won't do us any good. And the others have enough. It's the least we could do for you saving our town. Use that in the Luckstone well.
Is Luckstone who's next? Do you have the Luckstone?
I do. I did if you recall.
There's not a lot of things I remember from last time.
Well, I did dibs it, but I am willing to give it to someone who thinks they want it more.
Oh, whatever. Do what you want.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it then. Unless somebody else wants it.
No?
I'm all right.
Okay, it is yours.
Yeah, I think if I play with luck or fate anymore, apparently something's gonna come out of the sky and smite me.
I might smite you.
Oh, really?
What? I said nothing.
Mippet baps your head at a flyby.
I will. And he closes his mouth.
Mippet then like kind of lands on your shoulder and like nudges you with her head. A little peace offering.
You're lucky you're fucking cute.
She loafs. On your shoulder.
He'll accept this.
Zaranda sends you on your way at the early morning as you make your way on the road. And as you kind of walk into officially crossing the border into Vitherfold, a brand new country for some of you, as I think everybody except for Tazira, oh well, I mean Nyx probably has been in Vitherfold before, but everybody except for Tazira has not been here necessarily. And as you begin to see the cold air around you as you start to walk towards the winter and the snow that is perpetually up north the further you go. And I think that is where we are going to end our session for tonight. So, it took a turn different than what I thought it was, and I wouldn't change that for the world. It was so good. Okay, but if you are with us on Twitch, stick around. We're going to chat for a couple and possibly raid off. But if you are with us on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of the things. Come hang out with us. Let us know what your favorite part was. For me, it was Mippet learning nut taps. That's my favorite part this evening.
That was primo.
A+, Cece. A+.
My goodness.
But we will catch you all in the next one. If you want to come hang out live, check out the link down below in the description. That is my Twitch channel on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, as well as my website information's on there too. And we will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye!